Hi everybody, welcome to Jorvik. We are here once again at the Jorvik Viking Festival here. So welcome one and all to the Jorvik Viking Festival. I believe is around 866 or 226 if you must. I know which one I'd kind of rather be. And I've got some rather swarthy looking, battle-hardened Vikings that I'm hoping we can have a word with.
Yes, of course you can.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
And would you mind telling me your name?
Viking name or real name?
Whichever you prefer.
My Viking name is Flesk.
Flesk.
Flesh.
And is that to do with the flesh?
It's an in-joke within the group that I'm not going to go into.
Right, but you're not into hacking off bits of flesh or...
No,
we're not going to talk about which bit of flesh it refers to. Just Google. Yeah, okay. Well, and our imaginations, perhaps, is the best part of that.
That's right.
So, Flesh, you soon be dressed today for battle.
That's correct.
And can you tell me what your kind of role is? Are you a kind of key warrior? What's your kind of role in the battlefield?
Basically, I'd like to think that there's 4 of us here now, and I'm the rich landowner.
Yeah.
And these 3 of my best men.
Yes.
My bodyguards, basically. So I'm very high status.
Yeah.
So my outfit,
I'll just film you then, Gillen.
My outfit reflects
Yeah.
the high status.
Yeah.
I've got expensive chainmail on. I've got I've got sword, obviously.
Yeah.
Very expensive sword, spear, axe, pouch full of money, obviously, to pay these boys to look after me.
So would a warrior have all this sort of made for them, a high status guy like you? Would this be kind of bespoke made for you, as you might say?
Absolutely. There'll be artisans within the village or what have you, or the area, and depending on how much coin we've got, it depends on what they make for us.
Yeah.
We are going to have to go now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Hope you have a great day.
Right.
We'll look forward to speaking to you very soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Hi, how are you? Give me a quick word. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah.
I'm loving your decorative wear there, Sarah. Can you tell us a little bit about it? You've got some fantastic glass beads.
Yeah, those are the glass beads. The tortoise brooches are there.
Yeah.
I've got some force hammer, more beads, and I think I've got those, I think this one is actually based on a find in Denmark.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 2 of those triangle brooches there. Yeah, and you can see my actual my under tunic.
Yeah.
Because I bought it because I didn't want to be freezing on the march.
Yes. This is quite warm, isn't it? So what attracts you to this kind of time period then, as a reenactor?
I think it's the fashion, really. It's just the fashion, really. I just absolutely love dressing up because I do have other dresses from the Regency and Jordan era.
Okay.
So and I also do dress up I also got fashion suitable for Anglo-Saxon or Norman lady 1066 era. So yeah.
So vibrant, aren't they? The colours.
Yeah.
These colours are kind of a very important part of the kind of Viking art, then, really.
Yeah, because I think if I looked at the TV show Last Kingdom, and one of the things I noticed that this isn't what actual Vikings and Anglo-Saxons were because they look really drab. I seen the TV show Last Kingdom on BBC. I saw a few videos of it, and I have to hate to say the costumes look really terrible compared to us.
They're a little bit mucky and dirty. So I'm guessing you're kind of fairly high status, aren't you, given your dress?
Yeah, I'm fairly well off. I am fairly well off. And so these are my...
Jewellery as well, yeah?
Yeah. So apologies for the modern top I got, but I had to wear it because I was going to freeze. But yeah, you can see all my jewellery.
Fabulous. It's getting a bit loud, so I think we'll kind of move on, but thank you so much for talking to us. Enjoy the march. Excuse me, guys. Hello there, how's it going? Do you mind speaking to the camera for a little bit? Do you mind speaking to speak to us for a minute?
This gentleman.
This gentleman.
You want to talk?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Sagarthwegi sant. Svalatias the Kailani Haugi. And Masvar Selef Bat Asto Dvalin. Samreigi Traugam Jurts Poppenbera Viking Arnither.
Thank you. We got Saxons. You're not too keen, are you? Dirty people.
Yes, they do not wash like us Vikings do. Lordag Saturday is our wash day.
Yes.
It is where we comb our hair. I sadly am devoid of such a thing.
You and I both.
Yes.
Not much need for a comb.
I do not need a comb because
You have a drum. Give us another one of those. So that's pretty similar to a kind of Irish bodhrán, isn't it?
Do not speak of me of such insults, Irish bodhrán. How dare he mention the Irish? Do you know how hard it is to be a Viking in these days?
Yeah.
We go across to Ireland and we are falling upon Irish spears. We go across to Francia and they have built ramparts for us. We sail to England and they have built palisades. It is not like it was in the 800s when we had easy raiding and easy pickings. It is very hard nowadays.
Dublin's not what it was, is it?
It is not what it was now.
Overrun by foreigners these days.
When you come to Scotland and you can't even get landed, you lose your
Oh, that's
shit.
right.
Yeah, you lose your shit.
Can we have a look at your fabulous costume, madam, if that's okay? Now then, what's going on here? We've got a little leather pouch there with what's going on in there?
I'm not allowed to carry weapons.
Right, but that's not a weapon.
No.
That's for getting stones out of horses' hooves, presumably.
This isn't a weapon either.
Right.
Tools.
Tools. So in case you need to do a little bit of embroidery as you go along.
Yes. I am also the seeker of truth.
Seeker of truth, like a seer.
More like a torturer. So I
Right.
sort of cure you for the right.
Yeah. Truth comes out one way or another.
One way or another.
One way. And then obviously, I love this wooden bead that we've got down here. Can you tell us?
This wooden bead is actually Slavic.
There it is. There, yeah, fantastic.
That is Świętowicz, which is
Yep.
Świętowicz, which
Right.
is the Slavic god of war that
Yep.
will protect you from all sides because he sees everything. He's the god of
So you can see.
Świętowicz.
She has four faces.
Absolutely, just like a lady.
So that's two more than Jan this evening. You can see backwards and forwards the Roman gods.
Yes.
And what else? So what would you typically carry in your pouches then?
Not a lot. I haven't raided and pillaged, but I do have a nice bone comb.
Very nice. Oh, that's lovely. Great. Isn't it?
You've just left them.
Just hold that up for us so we can just see the. Isn't that pretty? And with the last long bone combs, do they break?
No, they last quite a while. And we use the horn that gets used. If you leave it in a liquid, it emulsifies. You can roll it out, you can make plates, make knives and forks. We would use horns for everything. Horns for sound. Medics could use horns for listening to heartbeats. Horns can be used as smaller end for baby's bottle. They can be used for tilling the fields. You can
It's a really versatile medium then, isn't it?
You can put a lid over them, bit of leather, store food in it, because we only had 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
And the Scottish Norse Vikings, we ate porridge.
Yes.
But our porridge was fishy porridge.
Oh, you're not really selling it to me. So like a stew then, an oatmeal sort of stew then, yeah.
So we could use that for lunchtime.
Yes. You carry your oaty fish around with you.
Yeah, we could use it for tilling the ground and putting seeds in. So we used everything. So
Nothing went to waste. Not a waste of society.
Just combs. We did it for everything.
But again, I'm looking at your get-up and thinking you are a lady of pretty high social status, given obviously your role.
Yep.
So you would kind of rub shoulders with the better class of the Jarls and their families, and perhaps provide those services of torture stroke help.
Yes, of course. If people needed persuasion, they would come to me. The Jarl might give me money
Yes.
to find out anything about the enemy. But if the enemy had more money than the Jarl, I could look away and I might lose them till another time. So I could keep this business going.
You have to move around a bit afterwards. Can we just have a look at you, Six? That is a wonderful, and I'm guessing it's probably artificial rather than. Is it? But it is a beautiful
honestly,
beautiful hood.
I guess we're lucky to see the only Slavic nobleman in this parade.
Really?
Yeah, coming from the Central Europe, the Moravian Empire. So this is how one looked like.
And I thought it was a pipe. Is that a pipe you've got
Yeah,
there?
that's a pipe.
Oh, fantastic. So if you get the moment, you can sit down with a pipe, have a relax.
Yeah, so that's...
Was smoking popular then?
Well, I don't know, probably yes, but the question is what was smoking?
Yeah.
So tobacco wasn't a thing in the 8th century or 9th century, so... But they have some other flowers to smoke.
Yeah.
So, either just for relax or for some other purposes.
Were the into hallucinogenics were the into hallucinogenics the Vikings? Do we know? Did they look as a mind altering to?
It was in the store, of course, and really at that time it was more presented as like a link to the gods.
Yeah.
So dedicated only for the high classes.
Yeah.
To know and to possess those things, but yeah.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much, Structure. I love the blue. It's fabulous. Thank you.
He's very rich in blue. Where is it from? So I can...
So we're going onto YouTube on a channel called Explore Yorkshire, and I'll be doing 360 as well as what. So fantastic. So let us go and find. There was some nice ladies over here somewhere who no doubt are now hiding because that's what people do. And no tobacco then. Well, that's what kind of I wondered, Leslie. What indeed it was that would go into... Look at this. You can just tell sometimes, can't you? They're saying, me next, please. Please. I wasn't here last year or the year before. I've been cruelly overlooked. Please let it be my year to be in the official Jorvik Viking Festival live stream. Sir, your wish is granted. How are you?
Fantastic. Looking forward to sealing a lot of silver.
Yeah? So you're lining your pockets today?
That's the hope, yeah.
Yeah. So your motive's pretty much financial then today, really?
Pretty much, yeah.
It's not ideological for you, it's just about the hard cash.
Just about the cold hard cash.
Yeah.
We're going to go out there, give 110%, and I reckon we'll beat them. We've got the better formations, better tactics, we'll have them.
And what's it like then fighting in this kind of chainmail? Because obviously you're pretty well protected, but I'm guessing it's pretty heavy too.
It's moderately heavy. Like the weight on my one, you're looking kind of about 5 kilos, but it can be upwards of that depending on the size.
And is it evenly distributed then across you?
That's the key thing. It's spread across the shoulders, and then you've got a belt that's around the waist that helps cinch all the weight in. It's not too bad. It's one of those things where you've got full range of movement, just everything's just a little bit hard.
And where would you be vulnerable then, as you might say? As I'm assuming you're sort of part of the shield wall, you're at the front there. What's your opponent looking to target then?
So generally speaking, it's face and feet.
Yeah.
More than anything. Also, the hands are a good place to aim for. At the end of the day, it's just made of bone, and if you hit somebody on the hand, they then can't fight you very effectively.
Yeah.
The shins are also a really common place that people get hit quite a lot. When you look at the Great Warriors, the shins are always cut to ribbons, but the thing with the shins is that it's not a killing blow.
Yeah.
It'll wound you, but it's not going to take you out. It's basically the face, and if you're not rich enough to have a helmet, the head is the main place.
And I suppose your face is pretty much at that kind of spear height, isn't it?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The nasal is really effective at stopping cuts, because the thing is, if a cut's coming in, it's usually stopped by the nasal, and even if the nasal bends in, you've got a broken nose rather than a cut up face.
But you'll walk away from that, won't you?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So where are you guys from? Are you part of a bigger society?
Yeah, we're part of the Vikings, which are a small group dotted all over the country. Us with the light blue shields. We're in Northumbria, so that's spread from Leeds up to past Newcastle. There's groups from all over the north here.
So would the shield kind of insignia, would that basically display what kind of tribe, what yarn you were kind of working under? Is that the kind of...
Yeah. It's very important to know who your friends are and who's not.
In the melee of battle, and particularly when them lines break up, it must be very difficult to know who's on your side.
Look at us individually, we all look quite similar.
Nice to see you again.
Lovely.
So we're all wearing armour, a lot of us wearing helmets, we all look the same. So the shield was one of the best ways of identifying.
Perfect.
Another one is...
the standard,
So you watch out for your colours, make sure you stay near it, and protect it at all costs.
Like our group, we're light blue because when it was formed 50 odd years ago, the leader was an Aussie, his nickname was Blue, so we got blue shields.
There you go.
Historically we should be yellow and red, or purple and yellow, depending on which historic...
Well, that's your identity now, huh?
That was the colours of Northumbria.
Fantastic. Well, I understand you're getting ready to march, so fantastic. We'll see you along the way. let me get. So it looks like we are getting into battle lines. So I am going to get myself into somewhere where I can film what's going on. So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you are getting Robert Plant vibes from him. Yeah, he was. There's some handsome-looking chaps, isn't there, today, of all ages, all sizes, and nationalities as well. Well, gentlemen come from the Slavic, the Baltic states. So I'm just trying to remember or work out which way. Is it? Are they looping this way and then going back down the path that way?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to. Excuse me. Can I just get through there? Hello. So how are you?
Hello.
You look fantastic. You're splendid there. Some lovely colours.
I am fantastically.
Is this going to keep clean in battle?
I have minions to do the battling for.
Oh, I see.
I'm not going out on a mucky battlefield.
Yes. So the little people that would.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps you in your finery, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good. So, what's your Viking name, sir?
My name is Njal Sigurdsson.
And that is a fabulous beard moustache combo, if you don't mind me saying so.
It's taken decades to create.
It has. So I'm just kind of intrigued with that. So that's kind of free flowing. It's the moustache, isn't it? That is wonderful.
Yes. On both sides.
But no sort of beads or plaiting or anything like that, typically.
Have you ever had your beard plaited? Have you any idea how much that hurts?
No, I've not. I mean, I keep fairly trim, so not really an issue for myself. But that wasn't sort of part of the culture of the high caste.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, fantastic. It is absolutely beautiful. And so you've also got bangles. So is this purely decorative, or is there emblems of rank and wealth in there?
Wealth.
Yeah.
Portable wealth.
Yeah. So it's kind of flashy, really, the culture, isn't it? In some respects,
Oh yes.
Yeah. You're a living embodiment of your status and wealth.
It's portable.
Yeah.
If I have to go somewhere in a hurry, I can take everything with me.
Yes. Indeed. Well, you look absolutely fantastic. We have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Okay, so it looks like we are getting towards the front. I think so too, Carolyn. I think it's an absolute kind of tribute to everybody that's involved. It's a passion, isn't it, at the end of the day, to get involved in such things. So I'm just going to turn the sound down a little bit because I just think I keep going into the red. So I'm hoping hopefully that should take it out. I'll just move my microphone down because I don't want you to be blasted in a sound. They do put an enormous amount of effort in, and they're even smiling. This chap obviously thinks he's going to survive the battle. What are your odds today? Are you fighting today, or are you spectating?
Fighting today.
Fighting?
Yeah.
On behalf of?
Saltwich and Regular and Glorham.
Best of luck. Keep up. So we're underway. So a bit different this year. I'm also going to film this best I can in 360 as well, which is going to be kind of interesting. So just bear with me just a minute. I'm just going to take a strategic pause. Just want to kick in the 360 camera as well, and then hopefully we can have some 360 video to watch after this as well. So we've kind of got a low view here now, so you can see the lower class of Vikings. So just bear with me 1 minute. I will be on my way again. It's a bit of an experiment. I don't know how well it will work. We'll actually have a look at this at the end. I'll see if it's worked. I hope it works. And so the idea basically is to... I've got 2 cameras on my gimbal, so asking for trouble. But we will do our very, very best to just bring you different ways of seeing. So just bear with me a second and just find my settings, because I couldn't really do all this before. And then we'll bring you the march. Okay. Okay, we're now filming in 360 as well as how exciting is it? Please give me one sec. And then we'll be on our way. Okay. Right. Let's go a Viking. Singing started and the chanting.
Yes.
It may get loud, so we'll come out here and then we've got a good shot of everybody. Battle cry, but we're used to that. They're pretty intimidating, aren't they? Even the nice smiley ones. Try and get everybody on, and then we'll... Oh wow, that's a fabulous costume. And of course this is the annual march retaking York from those rotten Saxons. And it's all going to culminate on a grand battle, a big melee, a battle royal in the Eye of York. We're heading down there as we follow the march round. So I do hope you're getting a good view. We've got a bit of a Viking jam here. Who'd have thought it in York? The traffic will come to a standstill Hi, love your hair. And still they come. Hey. All ages. All ages, all genders, everybody involved, very, very inclusive. Isn't it a brilliant opportunity for all ages to get involved? Hello again. Hi. Lots of smiles, nothing fierce and scary about these Vikings. They've just come home for the afternoon. Remember those two from last year, looking fabulous again? He started early, this Viking, he thinks. Go on, you can do about that. Fantastic.
Vincy, how are you doing, bud? You alright?
So let's get on the move. Let's go for a walk with the Vikings. And we'll try and get right to the thick of things for you. And look, it's fabulous. Fur coat. Fur cape. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it looks very, very warm. Can I ask
full reindeer.
What, a full reindeer?
Yeah, have a feel.
That's fantastic. That's beautiful. So would that be pretty weatherproof as well then? Would that be good for?
The underside would be. It'll get wet. The thing is, hunting happens so often that things can get replaced.
Yes.
You know.
There's always with the reindeer, I guess.
A load of money. Cost me a lot of money, but when you're just killing something, then it doesn't matter so much.
It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And your boots don't look like they'd stand up to a great deal of winter.
I would like to wear these in the snow.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. What can I just get through there? Oh! That's obviously a Saxon dog over there. Doesn't like these Vikings. Scared, yeah. You could tell the fear, couldn't you? I
can smell it.
Yeah. Look at this gentleman here. You are a larger unit, if you might do I'm saying so.
My wife just calls me fat.
Well, that's sort of insensitive of her, isn't it? You know? But you look like you're more than capable on the battlefield.
I hope so.
Yes.
Otherwise I'd lose.
Yes.
And that's his weakness.
Yeah.
He just does the shouting.
Because the stakes are fairly high, aren't they, on the battlefield, really? It's kind of
yes.
A bit live or
more
die.
More so
isn't
for
it?
them than me.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're pretty confident you're going to make it through today?
The 60-40 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was a better man.
60-40?
Yeah, but I'm not a better man, so I'm confident.
Good for you.
Yes.
Well, I expect he's the last man standing then, because you said he's the spot. Where have you come from today?
Scotland, Loch Allen.
Yeah? And are you a long-term been involved in this sort of thing?
No, anywhere I can. Anywhere you can. From as a youngster, archery shoots to anything.
Love this staff, by the way. Has that got some symbolism to it, or is that just?
I found this walking the dog, and thought that if it's going to help me walk, let's keep it alive. And so I carved Odin, and now it helps me walk, so the tree stays alive.
Fabulous. Thank you. Lovely to talk to you. It's the sheer variety, I think, you know, that always kind of gets you really, of just how much imagination, but it's individuality. You know, it's not, I suppose, like the Roman thing, which is fabulous and mind-blowing. But obviously, there's a kind of uniformity in the dress, whereas here, it really is.
Stabbed in the back.
I didn't catch that on camera.
Always stabbed in the back. Always stabbed in the back.
So trying to do my best to stay. I was coming around the rear of the Minster here, round to College Lane. And they just keep on coming, so we've got a Viking car now just in the way. It would be great to have fun. I think you've got the best hair of the yet again. Each year,
20 years,
that hair, 20 years, blow drying, styling, using Viking straighteners.
Just a quick wash, just let it dry by itself.
Yeah, job done.
That's me about
It is a wig.
There we are, the Viking beauty regime explained. I love your plaits, by the way. That's is that a lot of work? No. Oh, your wig.
Yeah, no. Because it's a wig.
It's a wig. Well, it's a very good wig anyway. It suits you. And your makeup as well. That's kind of. Is that everyday makeup or is that more kind of for special occasions?
This is a normal Saturday for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not actually a part of this march. You're just walking along.
I'm just walking
wondering what the hell's
around.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is everything just like me?
Nice chatting to you. So we're getting a little bit of congestion sort of coming through now, which is no bad thing. It's a very York kind of thing. I'm going to try and get near those drums because I do like the rhythmic clang. I've already been told off for comparing them to an Irish body, so I won't do that again. Look at that makeup. That would terrify you, wouldn't it? I mean, look at that. Imagine facing that in battle. Even now the makeup pretty terrifying. Oh, late tattoo as well. Can I look at that? Can we then? That's superb. So do you know what that says?
My life for
Eggs,
Odin.
beans and chips, something like that?
My life for Odin.
Fantastic. Your life for Odin. That seems like a fair swap, doesn't it?
Yes.
Gets me on Valhalla for eternity.
Indeed it is.
So Odin, as usual, got the fans on the march. They do like a bit of Odin. Cheers to Odin. He started early. This Viking. We need to see how well he does in battle. Loki. Loki's a rotten egg, isn't he? Shake it out of the way, people. I want to go up near them drums because I love the sound of the drums. Oh wow! Look at this. This is fantastic. This is like a fabulous waistcoat as well as armour. Is that right? Is that kind of fashion wear? Is that a combi?
It's made of a yoga mat.
It looks absolutely fantastic. Is that kind of chainmail as well as?
Yeah, my wife made it.
So it's both practical and beautiful at the same time.
Thank you very much.
Love that.
Oh, she's over there. She made her
Is she?
up. Yeah.
Oh well, let's try and catch. You like been started early on the old bloodshed there. Could you not wait till you get to the tower?
No, me and my husband had a disagreement.
Yeah. You cut him shaving, did you?
He cut myself.
Yeah, I can see that. It's not been an even struggle, has it? I'm loving this leatherwork, and I understand that you are the seamstress. Oh,
Just an average artist. I dabble in a lot of stuff though.
dabble away, looks fabulous. I'll get out of your way. So, as ever, it's always nice to have a natter to a Viking. As we got feathers, now this is the first feathers that I think, that we've seen so far this year. So again, you're like a crow, or maybe a raven, because I think ravens is one of the tribes that's fighting. So does that signify ravens?
Indeed it is.
It's fabulous. Are you some kind of witch doctor? Are you
I am a seer.
a seer?
I am seeing what is to come of the future battles for my fellow brothers.
So what are you seeing as the outcome of today's little skirmish? What, rather large skirmish?
I see plenty of mead.
Yes.
And loads of success and wealth.
And sort of see double after plenty of the mead, maybe?
Definitely.
It's a heavy night mead, isn't it? The next morning it's rough stuff.
Indeed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So again, so it does get a bit tight down here, so I'm just going to try and get out of the way. And so again, we're down by the south side of the Minster. Look at this. This is interesting. Do you mind me asking what you're carrying there?
Fire staff.
A fire staff?
Yes, it's more druidic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're a holy man.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can we show your eyes? Is that okay?
Yeah, mate.
They are.
That's what happens when you don't sleep.
Wow. That is. Somebody's going to think twice about messing with you, aren't they?
I don't know about that.
You've got kind of powers that kind of. So you're a man in black. Yeah. So what, are you forecasting the outcome of today's battle?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
No, we'll have to see how it goes, I suppose.
See how it goes.
We'll play it by eye, yes.
Play it by eye.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Andy. So let's just try and get in amongst this happy breed. I know, that was fabulous visual, wasn't it? Once again, we've hit a typical York jump. Let's see if we can just use this opportunity to get a little bit further ahead and up towards those drums that are setting the pace.
Don't take me to battle, I can't go there anymore.
A little bit more space. So coming to Stonegate, it's obviously one of the narrowest streets of the march. So there's a chap over there that I was hoping to speak to earlier. He's got an absolutely fabulous uniform, costume. So if we can catch him, that would be a result. Keep up.
That's right, younger march it on.
So they tried to hide,
My husband's over there, please.
but they have been spotted. Some of the most dangerous Vikings in Jorvik now are in our vicinity, staring straight down the barrel, giving us that evil eye. And looking fabulous, every inch. The 10th century warrior. Spreading out a bit here, so I'm going to walk on a bit and try and get us up by these very noisy drums. And hopefully we'll get out of the way, as the nice young lady who was speaking to us earlier. This gentleman here has got the most fabulous outfit, all handcrafted leather. As you can see, we've got mail there as well. Can you shout a big hello?
Hello!
Hello, how's it going?
Hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty, yes. It's not as cold as it has been in previous years, so I'm guessing you've got a lot of layers under there.
Yeah, 2 tunics, chainmail, lamella, lots of leather.
So the price of staying safe in battle is being sweaty and hot.
Exactly.
On the day, yeah. But it is a fabulous outfit. So is it all been handmade for you? Were you able to get hold of this?
I've cobbled it together from all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parts from America, parts from Poland, parts from everywhere.
Let me just get in front of you and just show you, because I think if there's a best dressed Viking going, or certainly the scariest, most intimidating Viking, I mean, you haven't really got any vulnerable spots at all, have you, in your body?
Oh,
no. But again, as I say, the price of that presumably is you might get tired on the battlefield carrying all that kind of weight. And
definitely.
So that's your Achilles heel, really, is your armour.
Yeah, we'll bring it down after a while.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's try and get back around with the drums. It's getting noisier. Hopefully you can hear. Here we are, let's get in amongst the drums. Like all armies going to battle, drumming is both psychological, keeps the weariness away, but also intimidatory to the enemy. Yeah? So your job is about morale as much as anything, isn't it? It's about morale, isn't it, drumming, really?
Oh, no. It's what we call it. It's just to keep the demon away.
Yeah.
And like a war cry.
Yeah. Very scary to hear that coming towards you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Try sleeping with that going on. So the sound really is building up now. into something of a cacophony, but a very nice cacophony. So hopefully that volume is kind of coming through. Wonderful shields. And huge as well, really big. Can I show your shield? Because it just seemed very large. Past the Viking encampment. And still they come. So basically the organisation of the march is these are towards the front are from the organised societies that tend to come each year and dress up, and they are believed to be obviously the most authentic in terms of the dress, the equipment, and so forth. So you tend to find the further towards the front, we tend to get more of the kind of warriors. The further back, tend to people who are more enthusiasts rather than kind of perhaps sort of full-time devotees. So we're certainly coming amongst the sort of high caste of warriors now. So just try and get ahead, and I'll just get to a good position, and we'll catch everybody walking past. But the key thing is I don't want to stand in front of anybody, so I do kind of try and just keep moving.
Oh, it's Millie!
Get the steps in, indeed. So we'll try and get somewhere on the corner coming into Coppergate and get as many people past as we can.
Drinking need.
The need for meat.
Killer beast.
So we've got a couple of Viking doggies down here who've decided to join in the festivities and perhaps the battle, who knows? Maybe they're attack dogs.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you can eat.
See, you thought you could hide, didn't you? Attack that lady. we'll come round this corner and hopefully we'll duck down. Do it again. Didn't hear you. Louder.
Ready?
Yeah, I think we got it that time.
The people at the front haven't bought a car to get them in. Somebody said you'll have to pay for 600 people.
So we've got a Viking jam again here in York. 10th century, 21st century, nothing changes. So I think we'll go for a little wander down. A little bit static at the minute, so the further we get to the front, the more we can.
And our patrons stand at each.
Sorry. Well, we won't be orderly in a minute, Leslie. We're going down for the battle. Disorder will break out. We've got a monk there. A man of the cloth. Crowd members being attacked left, right and centre. And still they come.
We're very thirsty now.
And I think we'll join back in with the march. It's noisy rabble. Try and make myself heard a little. Some right old ruffians here today. The riffraff has arrived.
Good fun. Good fun.
Let me just try and get. Down we go, coming in now towards the Eye of York. Children being attacked en route. Coming into the Eye of York, where many of these warriors will be taking to the battlefield. Some of them supping with Odin this very evening. So we've got the tower now. Still got the Minster to the tower, the top of York to the bottom, and we're going to make our way around and into position, and then it's time for the dust up, the big scrap, the annual opportunity to settle the scores between these rival factions. I've been warned, you have dogs set on me if I continue in that vein. So we'll just swing round here. It's like a compass, doesn't it, on that guy's shield? Useful, isn't it, if you're looking to find your way.
Are we going to watch the battle? You're in the battle, or watch it go that way. If you're not coming
So coming in now. To Clifford's Tower, the battle lines will be forming, and they'll be looking to work out who is the best of the tribes, but also who's the finest individual warrior, who's going to be the last man standing this year. I'd imagine there's a few in here that all fancy their chances in the battlefield. Maybe not this gentleman so much. Have you come far, sir?
Midlands.
Midlands. Fantastic. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Brilliant, then.
It's good.
Nowhere like Jorvik. So the numbers really start to build up down here at the tower. And we'll try and get towards the front. And then get us something of a ringside seat for the blood spilling that is inevitably going to follow. Are we looking now at walking ghosts? Are we looking at these that will soon be slain, that tonight will sup with Odin in Valhalla? Or are we looking at victors?
Oh, absolutely.
We are all time. We are always the victors.
Always the victors.
Oh, yes.
That's confidence.
Absolutely.
Knowledge comes with experience, huh?
Oh, yes.
Love that drum. Hand painted.
Oh, yes. All time dragons, of course.
Beautiful. Just trying to work our way through.
Usually it's not back.
Trying to get out of the way, really, is what I think sometimes. Lovely. Thank you. So again, we've got a backlog of warriors and maidens and seers. No, sorry, no, I'm fine. You say you are.
Oh, sorry.
No, you say you are. What's the wood you've brought with you today?
This is a bench.
A bench?
I've got legs in here, so...
Okay, to spectate the battle, basically.
Yes.
You can rather bloodthirsty. You don't want to miss anything.
Yeah. One of the combatants brought it and then did not think it through. I didn't know where to leave it.
Right, so it's not a weapon, and they're not looking at just clunking.
Yes, it could be.
It would surprisingly well, I think, wouldn't it? It's so good. Can I just squeeze through there? There we go. What a bright Viking leader through. Bring to battle, they bring a bench, apparently. So now you know all the questions that you always wanted to know are finally answered. How are you, sir?
Ready for battle.
You feeling confident?
I'm a Viking.
You're a Viking?
Of course I feel confident.
And how do you feel about maybe meeting Odin yourself this evening?
I've met Odin many times.
Yeah.
Just not face to face. When the time comes, I'll be ready for him.
Really? You're supping in Odin's Hall tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But sending a few with you, I dare say.
More than a few.
Good luck on the battlefield, sir.
We need that kind of optimism.
Yeah. Do you get this year's tallest Viking?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, we met someone earlier who was 6'8".
Really?
Not for long.
Did you measure the helmet? When you measure the length, or did you measure the helmet?
I've got a big sword, so I
yes.
It's not soliciting.
Yeah. I will leave you to it, gentlemen. Apologies there for the shocking and shameful innuendos. But we are amongst Viking companies, so a little bit of bawdiness, I think, is expected on occasions like this. But apologies for anybody that's... So we'll just stand here near the front.
Half grim.
I'm not quite... No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see which way... Which way people are going, really. Is
Round there. They're going round that way.
right, in that case, I will go around that one. Sorry. Thank you. Wonderful York bid van there. Who help organise, structure, fund so many of the events here in York. BID being the Business Improvement District. So we're going to try and make our way now up towards the press area. I may have come the wrong side. I think I may go this side of the van, actually. I think I may have called that wrong. I think we'll stick on this side. Or I may have shot my bolt there. We'll find a way through, don't you worry. We'll make it through. I'll just...
Yeah.
Thank you. Just slip down now.
Yeah, no
Thank you
problem.
very much.
Did you
Okay.
don't mind. Look, we're going to go
Okay, so I'm not quite sure where the... do you know where the press enclosure bit is? Is it anywhere? So we'll just find somewhere. Thank you. Okay, we are in. So the 360 is finished now, so I'm going to just pack away this bit of camera. Until hello, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, thank you.
Jay, the superheroes of York, as ever on hand to make sure this goes swimmingly. What sort of weekend we had?
A good one. We've had amazingly good weather, unexpectedly good weather. And so far it's held today, so this is our last event of the day outside. So hopefully we're going to go through the whole festival with very, very little rain. Perfect.
And we had lots of little Vikings down here really when I was... I didn't film,
it was
but it looks a bit chaotic.
We've had 2 of the Berserker battles where the young warriors that have done the training in the encampment come down to try their skills out on a real battlefield. And in fact, when we did the Strongest Viking competition, they were on the field fighting the Vikings. Brilliant fun.
And that's really what this is about heart, isn't it? Is inspiring the next generation really to...
Absolutely. I mean, this is about immersive history. It's about people enjoying themselves, just relaxing in the space and getting to know the Viking history. And it's a brilliant way for them to do that.
And they just love dressing up, don't they, at the end of the day? And it's boys,
weapons.
girls, everybody, isn't it? And dogs today as well. We've got plenty of Viking dogs around as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks for chatting to us, Jake. Right, I'm going to pack away my 360 camera and then we'll get into battle positions.
And we just come back a bit, folks, as they're going to be curving round.
So just bear with me.
They're going to be going through those gates.
A minute, so we just take this gear off.
Came. The square sails of their ships billowing like huge banners over the grey waves of the Wales Road. At first they came for mere plunder. They had waste monasteries and churches with fire and sword, bearing away what treasure they could find before any could raise hand or blade against them. But as the years wore on, their hearts thirsted for more, and they came to take the land itself. And one by one, the thrones of the Saxon kings fell beneath their fury. The Vikings looked to Thor for their weather, Aegir for their sea crossings, to Odin for wisdom in the council chamber. Though they came seeking plunder, the ultimate prize lay not in coins and gaudy trinkets, but in taxes and trade, protected by strong Roman walls. That treasure was the land of the English, and the jewel of the north itself, the city of Jorvik. In 867 they took the city, they made it theirs and they made it wealthy, and in those days, Jorvik was ever a friend to the Viking. The Anglo-Saxon chronicles record that within a few more years, the Norse settled in these lands north of the Great Humber, and they were engaged in ploughing and making a living for themselves. The Anglo-Saxon great pirate hosts continued to ravage the Saxon kingdoms, forcing them to combine against the northern threat, until ultimately a single kingdom emerged, the land of the Angles. The Vikings have provided the flames in which a nation was forged. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of the York Archaeological Trust, welcome to the Jorvik Viking Festival 2026 and the battle for Jorvik! While we remember the Vikings for many qualities, their sagas and legends, their artistry, and their epic voyages of discovery, what cannot be denied or set aside is the fame they earned as warriors. The Norse left an indelible mark upon our history, often carved out with axe or sword. The Norse prose Edda, the Hafamar, inspires us with the wisdom of Odin, the All-Father, the Lord of Spears. It advises that a wayfarer should not walk unarmed, but have his weapons to hand. He knows not when he may need a spear, or what menace he may meet on the road. In Christian Europe, warfare was the province of the nobility and their retainers. losing themselves in the joy of battle. And like them, for over 4 decades now, the finest reenactors of the Viking Age from the United Kingdom and beyond have marched through this great city for much the same purpose, and of course to celebrate our cherished Viking heritage. Cattle die, kindred die, all things too soon must die, but that which will never die is the reputation of a warrior who has earned their fame through worthy deeds. And today, once again, Jorvik streets are filled with hundreds of warriors who will do battle to make their own reputations and win glory, and for your entertainment in our battle for Jorvik. So ladies and gentlemen, we welcome all of our warriors on this field. Get a huge cheer for the warriors of Jorvik. Now people of Jorvik, this will be a rare sight indeed. This will be not 1, not 2, but 3 battles. They are not scripted or rehearsed. The rules are simple. If you are struck, you are dead. There are no referees on this field. There is only the honour of the individual combatants. Now I will tell you folks, these people are all highly trained in the use of their weapons, which are all crafted from steel. So if it isn't obvious already, don't try this at home, kids. As if you're going to listen. So, we have 2 sides here. We have the wolves. Can we hear it from the wolves? And we have the ravens. Let's hear a war cry from the ravens. So now we know who is who. Choose your sides. Choose who you will support as the carnage begins and the weapon play commences. The commanders march up and down as they deploy their men in the shield wall. These are proven leaders with fire in their blood and cold steel in their hands. This is a great gamble. The sides are well matched and victory will only be won at a heavy blood price as the horn sounds for war. Some of them mere carls may have picked up a spear and a shield only recently, seeking a quicker and easier path to riches than toiling in a workshop or a field may provide. Others, the Hersiers, are well armed, warriors for the working day, clad in shirts of iron rings, protected by bright helms, and with the best and most expensive weaponry. Each of the commander's thoughts are similar. I see a few coats of mail over there, they think. But are there warriors within? I think not. I see no shield wall, only a field of grain, ripe to be cut down. But from that bloody harvest, they will yield to me the city of Jorvik. The shield walls hold firm in the centre, but at the flanks they begin to buckle. Step by fearsome step, men are pushed back, nursing their wounds and cursing that their opponents are easily defeated. Who will have the victory in this first contest? I see the ravens pressing hard against the walls, trying to curve the shield wall around the tree. If they compress their enemy, their opponents will find it hard to use use their weapons, hard to raise your sword home. The shields become trapped as spear points lick out like the vicious tongues of serpents. Already the dead litter the field, the living stepping across them, rushing to seek their foes. And we have victors. And I am waiting confirmation. And as I suspected, people of Jorvik, the first victors are the Ravens. And now the first battle of the campaign is done.
Hard to tell.
The victory is won, and the field has become the domain of the grey-coated wolf and the horn-beaked raven. But just as in Valhalla, with your help and the magic of Asgard, we can together raise the dead to fight again. So join your voices to mine. On a count of 3, we shall chant the spell to raise the fallen by saying the magic words, "Let the dead arise." Are you ready, Jorvik? 1, 2, 3, let the dead arise! And magically their wounds heal, bones become unbroken. Once again they take up their weapons, eager for vengeance. In the second battle of this contest for Jorvik. And so now the ravens prepare, they look hungry. But are the wolves now hungrier? Because all they've tasted so far is bitter defeat. So once again, the war horn sounds. And the two armies rush forward to glory. Once again, the ravens confidently striding across the field, the wolves slow to respond. This could be an error. It is ever the case that the most ferocious warrior tends to take the victory. The wolves resist fiercely, their helms glinting in the afternoon light. In return, they deal doughty blows of their own. Swords slash, axes hack, spears thrust at flesh. A sword gnashes at a shield's rim, but the wall does not break. A spear thrusts through a gap and finds its target in flesh, but still the wall does not break. Axes swing and smash, but still the wall holds. No man of faint heart has a place in that company. As Odin tells us, the coward believes he will live forever if he holds back in the battle. But in old age he shall know no peace, though spears may have spared his unworthy life. And this is a very different battle from the first. It's more cautious, more warcraft being employed, the ravens pressing along the length of their line. The shield wall is hard to break through, but it can be circumvented. The most ferocious fighting is to be found on the flanks, where the proven warriors seek glory and victory, as they harry their enemy with point and edge. Even so, the warrior must be cautious in his weapon play, for as Odin reminds us, dead men gather no plunder. two, adding confusion to the chaos of battle. Warriors call out to each other. Which side are you on? Are you wolf or are you raven? And now only a few survivors struggle for life. And once again, having taken the initiative from the start, our victors for the second battle are the Ravens! And so, the Ravens clearly have the advantage. It's now for the Wolves to rouse themselves and try to recover honour from this day. So once more, ladies and gentlemen, let us chant the spell and bring them back to life. 1, 2, 3, let the dead arise!
You're on the other side.
And once again, our commanders deploy their men.
A different angle this time, Philip.
They will get their champions, place them on the line where they may best be of use. Seek the weak points and strengthen them. Remind the warriors that there is no time to delay in seeking glory as the horn prepares to sound once more. And for the final time, battle is joined. Give them a cheer. And the wolves come forward more confidently this time, keen to recover a victory from this day. You see Ravens redeploying along their line, reserves in the rear looking to build weak points. Cunning strategy may do well for them. Victories are always hard won. It takes more effort to win a fight than to lose one. But how long can a shield's edge, even if bound in the toughest hide, hold firm against the sharp edge of an iron sword or the ferocious bite of an axe head? No time now for cunning weaponcraft, no feints or subtle strategies. Shields become lowered, sword arms begin to tire. Blows become slower and heavier as strength flows from exhausted limbs. Heart must beat harder, mind must be the keener, courage must be the greater, even as our strength begins to fail. Some will take victory and glory this day, for others represent the Ravens. And thank you, Keith. I say that it is indeed, it's 3 for 3 for the Ravens!
All honours for the Ravens today.
So ladies and gentlemen, give a huge cheer to our victors this afternoon as once more we call upon the dead to rise. Let the dead arise! Now give a huge cheer to our victors, the Ravens! And match that with an equal cheer for our gallant losers, the Wolves!
Both sides get very small time.
Now, the carnage is not yet done. We now know who has won the battle for Jorvik, but there is individual glory yet to be had. We will allow our warriors an opportunity to gather their breath and their weapons, and indeed to arrange themselves into groups of 5. Because in a few moments we will begin the circle of treachery. No longer 2 sides, but war bands of 5 men and no more. No alliances, no ganging up. And other than that, no other rules. So I look to our battle captains now to tell me when they believe the field is ready. And without further ado, we will commence the circle of treachery. Now this is a very different game, folks. Not 2 lines of men, but now skirmish parties, hunting parties.
Hi, Linda.
Now I see most of the warriors seem prepared, so I'm going to count down from 10. Will you help me, folk of Jorvik? We will count down from 10 to begin the circle of treachery. Anyone who's not ready by the time we get to 1 will be killed.
Sounds fair enough.
So, Jorvik, are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
11,
4, 3, 2, 1. Let the carnage commence!
Guys near us.
Very quickly, you see someone being overwhelmed and cut down. It's perfectly valid to strike from the rear here.
There's some challengers coming. And they're going to get from the back if they're not careful. The long spear band.
And already the field is thinning.
guys, not very well protected by armour, but keeping people at bay with the length of their spears.
Note to warriors, you need to fall inside the yellow line. And we are very fortunate, ladies and gentlemen, we have warriors that come from all over Britain to take part in the festival this weekend. Unfortunately, some have not made it due to traffic conditions in the far south. Our Kent contingent were not able to come, which is a great shame. They're missing a lot of fun. Now we are down to just a couple of groups. Can I just ask that the dead please get down and not stand around chatting? You know who you are.
Chatty Vikings, chatty dead Vikings.
I'm looking at you, James Everett. And now just a few stalk each other across this field. Two doughty fellows, they're outnumbered, still prepared to put up a fight. The armoured man is down, the unarmoured man wisely runs away.
Of course it's all now.
Straight
exactly where it was sat previously.
Another group of warriors. His chances much, I have to say. Come on, there's only one of him. I can't believe that man is still standing. Now in close quarters like this, swords are something of an advantage, but the spearman can still make a difference. Hold your ground, look for the openings. You have a longer reach, but once the swordsman's got past your spear point, it's all over, as you have just seen. Swords flashing away, but they're getting tired. This is exhausting stuff, ladies and gentlemen, especially for those wearing mail. It's very protective, but you have to carry it. And now we're down to just a couple of swordsmen.
We killed each other.
Oh, hey, funny. Yeah!
Big man, a survivor and a victor. Give him a huge cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all the bodies strewn around his feet. He's going to have a very good evening celebrating that tonight. And so they've been down there a long time. Without further ado, folk of Jorvik, let us once more raise the dead. 1, 2, 3. Let the dead. Thank you very much.
So I think we've got one more battle now for the
Now, that was the Circle of Treachery. Our final contest for this afternoon. Well, do we need one? People of York, would you like another fight? Yeah! What a horrible bunch you are.
Looks like we've got another one.
So there will be indeed one more contest, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be the most cherished prize this afternoon, because this will be a Circle of Honour. One-on-one combat. You may not stab in the back, you may not gang up on people, you must fairly defeat every opponent until we get down to the last pair standing. And the winner of that last pair will be the champion of Jorvik 2026. And you can imagine in this brethren of reenactors that will be a huge prize for the victor. So I'll ask the warriors on the field, are you ready to commence? They don't sound very ready. Are you ready to commence? Then, without further ado, to find our champion today, let's count it down, folks, from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, commence!
So a lot of bodies need to fall before we get anywhere close to be able to predict an eventual winner.
As our contestants are whittling the field down, folks, these swords you see are made of sprung steel. They are virtually unbreakable with a hardened edge, made to exacting standards. Now, not just lumps of metal shaped like a sword, and indeed all of the weapons and war gear on the field are rigorously inspected to make sure they're as safe as can be. But a sword is a sword. It's a 3.5-pound plank of metal. It does not have a sharp edge, but in every other regard, it's as heavy as any blade there ever was. The spears are tipped with a blunted point. And of course there are no sharp edges here. But make no mistake, without the rigorous training all of these excellent groups go through, this would be a very dangerous pastime indeed. And you may be surprised that the injury record across reenactment is incredibly good. A primary school football team would be proud of their record. Perhaps it's because they respect the weapons so much, and indeed the safety of each other. This is all friendly contest, folks, and honourable contest. Say that last year's champion is not here this year, unfortunately, so the field is open. And I can see warriors from Kent, from Derby. No, he's just been killed. From Wales. all come here from across the British Isles. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, on this field this afternoon, one of our warriors, this is his 42nd Jorvik. Warrior wearing the spectacled Viking helmet bound at Yamundi in Norway. Declares, I'm still alive, bring me another contestant, cuts down poor fellow in green, brandishes his bright blue shield, goes looking for another victim. Towards the edge of the arena, green and black shield and a mail shirt, and no helmet. A warrior from Wales, wearing the scarf of his rank, patiently waiting for his next challenge. Red and white shield, a relatively local fellow, JP. Big red and white shield there. He's a big man. I think it's JP, they all look the same. And we're down to the last two pairs, folks. So pick your champion. Who will you pin your hopes on? And just down in his challenger from the South Yorkshire group, Colonel's Vows of Rega Anglorum, and he will face Miles Stevens from Wales. And Miles and Colin kicking a space for themselves. So who will you cheer for, folks? Will you cheer for Miles from Wales? Or Colin from South Yorkshire? Let's give them a moment to catch their breath. Are you ready, gentlemen? They are ready. Give them a cheer, folks, as we find out who will be the champion of Jorvik. Now, this is a canny game. With a sword, you fight more with your head than you do with your arm. Especially when your arms are tired after an afternoon's battling. Looking for that decisive hit, not a marginal scratch, a proper kill that's worthy of a championship. Both very honourable fighters. No one giving an inch, but no, Colin of South Yorkshire group has taken the victory and is our champion of Jorvik 2026. Give him a huge cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Hard fought and well earned. And with that, one more time, even as Colin celebrates his victory, I ask you once more to help me raise the dead. 3, 2, 1. Let the dead